Hello everyone, welcome back and thank you for joining me for the next part of our adventure here in Tural. And we are going to be moving on to the first of several tribe quests that are going to be taking part here in the new world. And it's going to be dealing with the Pelupelu, and it's unlocked here in Tuliolo, and it's called an Intrepid New Enterprise. So let's see what the travel agency is all about. Maybe meeting with her won't be so easy after all. Mablu said she'd be around here somewhere, though. I have no idea if that's a guy or a girl here, so I'm just kind of guessing. Whoa! Claire, the adventurer? The mighty warrior who traveled the length and breadth of Tural, taking in its myriad sights, sounds, and smells, even those within the otherworldly dome? The savvy haggler who helped the Third Promise acquire a saddle worth 10 pel in the thousands column despite starting with a mere 100? My inner abdicus is clacking away. You're the missing piece I've been looking for. The missing piece of my brand new enterprise, that is. Sorry about that. I got a little carried away. I'm just so happy to finally meet you. I'm Lipu, a merchant. Until recently, my business was bedclothes, all woven from the finest alpaca wool. My dear friend Mablu told me all about you. I hear you gave her the nudge she needed to embark upon her journey as a peddler. Can't begin to thank you enough. I'll get straight to the point. I have a proposal for you today, Claire. How would you like to become a special advisor for a trailblazing tourism venture? I call it the Turali Travel Agency. Really? A special advisor? Sounds fancy. What's the catch? Of course, you'll be compensated for your time. You'll also be the first in line for all kinds of treats and trinkets, not to mention a wealth of exciting experiences. You don't have to answer right away, but if any of this has roused your interest, please come and visit me in Okanu. We can go over the finer details there. I'll be waiting for you, along with the rest of my associates. Society quest accepted. Yeah, I guess they don't call it tribal quests anymore, so it's a society quest. Alright, so head off to Okanu. Looking around, let us see. So a travel agency, that sounds interesting. Not really sure what to expect. I would really like to bring some Vanu over here. I think that they'd find this place great. Ah, there you are. Thank you for coming. Right, here goes. Ohukali, welcome to Kozuma Uka. Ohukali. You've mastered the Hanu Hanu greeting, but I wouldn't expect anything less from someone so well traveled. Allow me to introduce myself again. I'm Lipu, the founder of the Tural travel agency. With me are my brother, Ubli, and my Hanu Hanu associates. We'll be happy to explain the ins and outs of our budding enterprise. You were there for the Ascension ceremony, weren't you? Dawn servant Wuklamat spoke of growing to love her people all the more as she got to know them better, of how she wanted us to live with joy in our hearts and smiles on our faces. Well, those words certainly left their mark. The capital's residents are eager to learn about their fellow Turali, who in turn yearn to foster understanding. You see it too, don't you? An unmistakable business opportunity. Well, that's precisely where the Tural travel agency comes in. We'll answer that burgeoning demand. Our goal is to help revitalize this community as it attempts to rebuild after the Great Storm. Promoting Kozumauka as a tourist destination will provide a much-needed source of income for the region, and with it all the benefits that follow. Of course, we wouldn't be having this conversation had we not consulted the Hanu beforehand. After much discussion, they kindly agreed to set aside a tract of land by Dokpoka for development. And would you believe it, the villagers are flocking to join our staff. As the Blue said, the people are eager to learn about their fellow Turali, and we Hanu are eager to share our culture with them as well. Much as when you helped us to revive Ikihana, we hope to welcome many outsiders into our home, that we may know one another better and enjoy each other's company. What better way to do so than to support this tourism initiative? Of course, tourism is an industry new to Tural. This is unfamiliar territory in many respects, and people understandably have their concerns. But who better to assuage those concerns than someone who's roamed far and wide and met with countless Turali from all over the continent? Yes, they're looking to an outsider for guidance. Does anyone else understand the irony of this? 'Cause I do. The core of our business is providing accommodations and guided tours for the local area. As we speak, Wukavu is putting his shipwright skills to use, heading up construction for our base of operations by Dokpoka. From sourcing foodstuffs to souvenirs and everything in between, we're working hand in glove with the good people of Okanu to make sure this venture benefits everyone involved. Still, there are a few things I'm worried about, the guided tours, for example. Visitors will journey here after making a reservation at our office in Tuliolo, and we'll have to guarantee their safety every step of the way. After all, we can't expect our customers to handle themselves like you can. And that leads us neatly back to my proposition. So how about it? Can we count on your help as a special advisor while the travel agency finds its feet? Yeah, I mean, who am I to refuse? I knew we could count on you. Claire, you're too nice to people. Wonderful, though I'm loath to put you to work right away. I would seek your assistance. We guides have each devised a plan for our prospective tours based on our knowledge of our homeland, but we benefit greatly from the input of a worldly traveler like yourself. Honest opinions only. Nipu. Perhaps you could accompany Claire and advise the tours as well. I'll stay behind and oversee construction with Wukavu. Fine idea. Guides, please wait in your respective tour locations. I will take Claire to each of you in turn. When you're ready, just say the word. I'm as keen as the Hanu Hanu are to hear your thoughts. All set? Now then, our 3 guides have planned 3 unique tours, so we will speak with them one at a time before proceeding to the next. Well, that's usually how tours work. We'll start by paying a visit to Jinu Hanu of the Field of Gold, who I'm told wishes to showcase local industry with a focus on the village and reed fields. Let's go. Ah, I love this mount. It's so cute. Okay, so we're going out to the fields. Well, that didn't take long. There's something enchanting about the sight of all these reeds swaying in the wind, especially at night when you can see the fireflies dancing among them. Really? I don't see any fireflies. I mean, it's technically night, right? I'm glad you're here. I almost couldn't bear the wait. Right, let me explain my concept for the tour. First and foremost, I see this as a chance for our customers to understand Wihanu. And where better to learn than right here among our reed fields. After all, reeds are at the very heart of our culture. Just cast your gaze across these lush fields and you'll get a sense of what defines us. But that's enough about my thoughts. What do you think? I should like to believe this is a place those not of the Hanu can also appreciate, but... let's see. Yeah, I mean, they'll be interested in the reeds, I think, but it shouldn't be the sole focus, right? The tour should absolutely involve the reeds, but as Claire suggests, I think visitors will want to learn about other aspects of Hanu Hanu culture too. Perhaps giving them a tour of local settlements will serve as a worthy introduction to your traditions. Yes, I think the plan is coming along nicely. To summarize, if we begin by guiding guests around the villages, they'll see how reeds are so tightly interwoven with Hanu Hanu culture. That way they'll appreciate the precious resource growing in your paddies all the more. I was so excited about showing visitors our fields, I hadn't considered that they might like to learn about the normal everyday lives of Wihano too. I appreciate the suggestion. Consider also having a range of handicrafts on hand that visitors might purchase if so inclined. Perhaps a mix of practical household items and more aesthetic trinkets, charms, and the likes. Alright, let's head for the Breath Between next. Zelihali has proposed a walking tour of the river and ought to be waiting for us there. Here we go. I completely forgot track of time. My attention was whisked away by the endless waters of Ku'uex. If you didn't already know, Ku'uex means big tongue in our language. If you aren't careful, you might find yourself slurped up and taking off by the current. You know, I bet insights into the language like that would prove a hit with visitors. I'm glad you think so, but I'm still a little unsure of my plan. The idea is to guide guests along the river, explaining the language and local history as I go, but is that really enough entertainment? So, hope you prepare for any water-related mishaps. How about a spot of fishing? Yeah, I think their safety would probably be the most important thing, right? Because if someone could get, snatched up, then that's gonna be like a lawsuit waiting to happen. Rest assured that guides and villagers will be on hand to respond. We Hanu are rather buoyant and given our command of the wind, we're well equipped to intervene should any incidents occur. I appreciate your advice. Whatever form the tour takes, I want to make sure our guests leave completely satisfied. I'll be sure to confer with Lipu as I hammer out the details. It's time we went to see Zinuhanu. He's proposed a magical spelunking tour in which visitors can marvel at the natural beauty of the world beneath our feet. To Cave Kikitola. I think I was supposed to talk about fishing there, but, I think their safety would be like the #1 priority. And if there's a chance someone could fall in, yeah, that's not a good thing. Ah, there you are. I was starting to feel lonesome waiting for you to arrive. Let's get to it, shall we? Cave Kikitola is the source of many minerals and medicinal ingredients. For generations, it's been held as a sacred site of healing. I'm sure visitors will be enamored with the cave's natural beauty, but the route here from the village is long and arduous, and the interior is rather dark. I fear it might not be suitable reward for the challenge of simply getting here. That's true. Splendid idea, collecting medicines and minerals. They could try their hand at collecting medicines and minerals, but yeah, I'm also concerned about the fiends. You might be right. Compared to the other plans at least, the fiend threat is certainly an issue. I should have given that more consideration. Well, we could reserve this course for particularly seasoned customers. So long as they are accompanied by guides capable of dealing with any unfortunate encounters, we should be able to mitigate the risk. Besides, the cave is truly stunning, not to mention rich in resources. I think the experience could prove highly educational. With a detailed plan and plenty of safeguards in place, I foresee a lot of demand for such a tour. I must say, you two are full of fine ideas. I'm starting to get excited. Just give me a little longer and I'll have my plan ready. Well, with that, you've heard all 3 proposals from our guides. I'm sure you're tired after all that trapezing around, but let's head back to Okanu, shall we? Oh, please, that was nothing. Alright. I mean, if they want to, they could hire, maybe some alpacas and just have them ride their way to the cave. That should help save on time and make it a lot less arduous, I guess. It really wasn't that far. Sorry to have taken up so much of your time, but you helped address the guide's worries and brought some excellent suggestions to the table. While we're out there, a question I've been pondering came to mind. What exactly is it that we're selling with the Tural travel agency? It's not as simple as peddling produce or providing a servant. If we're unsure, we'll have a hard time enticing customers. For the longest time, I couldn't pinpoint the answer, but hearing those proposals made it clear. We're in the business of inferior experiences. It is our responsibility to curate every moment of a visitor's stay and ensure they leave with wonderful memories that last a lifetime. That way our customers will be sure to fall in love with Kozumauka and its people. I can practically hear my inner abdicus clacking away, provided we hold fast to our principles and remember that we're here to serve our customers. Above all else, I'm confident they'll have no qualms about parting with their hard-earned pel. The Tural travel agency will be synonymous with experiences both exceptional and unforgettable. I'll have to drive that message home when I propose our enterprise in the capital. But there's a matter of making sure the benefits outweigh the burdens for the Hanu. There's so much to do. But before all that, how about we take a look at our soon-to-be-built base of operations near Dock Poka? Knowing my brother and Wukavu, I dare say they made remarkable progress already. I can't wait to see it. So, where exactly are we going? Oh, we actually have a new aetheryte crystal. That's helpful. First things first. Haven't had to do this since Tural first came out. Always good to attune to a new aetheryte. Alright, so let's go ahead and I guess we'll wrap up the quest. Apparently, they're ready to start construction. The blueprints have been finalized and all the materials are to hand. Once the work is finished, then the countdown really begins. Here's hoping for satisfied customers and, more importantly, happiness for all involved, be they Hanu, Pelu, or adventurer extraordinaire. It's so wonderful to have you on board. Let's work together and make this a stunning success. And we got ourselves the new emote. Not a bad start. What do you say we get this thing built? I love this guy. Oh, he was like one of my favorite characters just because of how random he is. Wow, they work fast. Okay, construction work on the Tural travel agency complete. Ibu and her associates have their eyes set on establishing Kozumauka. Most of the challenges remain. Special advisor, duties officer, support and guidance. Okay, yeah, I think we get it. Society quests unlocked! Yay! So we're at the friendly reputation. Ooh, now they're available, and we can purchase wares. Pelu proponents. Let's have a look at the Exchange. There's not going to be much to start off with. Yeah, there's that. And the exchange. Anything here? No. Just materia for now. But that will change. With every rank up we go, we will be seeing more. So let's go ahead and take care of these for now. Spread word of the Tural travel agency. We can't simply wait around and hope customers find us on their own accord. It's vital people are made aware of the Tural travel agency's existence. To that end, I had these promotional flyers made up. Can I trouble you to distribute them in Oakbigby? Traders traveling from the capital are often visiting the settlement. I'd have you seek out potential customers and hand them a flyer. Ideally, they then spread the word about our enterprise to their associates and loved ones. The Hanu residing in Oakbigby are already familiar with the agency, so try and target other Tural when handing out the flyers. Travel safely. Concerned about his stocks of souvenirs. The travel agency is planning to add Okhanu souvenirs and mementos to our store shelves. We'll take but a small operating fee, of course, while the bulk of the profits will be funneled back to the local artisans. The wares in question will all be items in Hanu craft on a daily basis. We thought such goods would make the perfect keepsakes, and so we negotiated a deal to sell them directly to our customers. We're expecting a new batch at any moment, as a matter of fact. Would you mind visiting one of our industrious artisans and picking up the next delivery? We're about the predations of hungry fiends. It's heartening to see Dokpoga so vibrant and bustling, but the increased traffic has drawn some unwanted visitors. We're facing an infestation of ook-outs. If we're to protect our customers from these roving seedkin, we'll need to routinely thin their numbers. I'd appreciate the assistance of our special advisor in this matter. Sightings have been reported in the Stride of the Sun. Please survey the area and deal with any oo-outs that emerge. Oo-outs? What the hell are those? I just wanted to take a quick look around. Oh, Lipu's here. Oh, we can't go back. That's sad that we can't, like, walk through, like, those cloths or anything. But... oh, look! We have alpacas! Oh, they're so cute! Oh, look at that one! He's, like, lying down, sleeping. Aww. What can I say? I love animals. I really do. Oh, look at that cute mouse. Okay, enough playing around. Let's just go ahead and get these quests taken care of, and I guess we'll call it a day. Oh, that's what they are. Why not just call them Ochis? Alright, that's one down, so let's go ahead to the other two quests. And I'm curious to see what else could be waiting for us for like the next part of these society quests. I mean, if I had to guess, I mean, I'm guessing that we're going to be having one for gatherers and one for crafters. So I'm thinking maybe something along the lines with dealing with the Yokui. Like, I don't know, trying to help, you know, ingrain them more into society or something, and I could easily see them as being part of a crafting or gathering class. As for the third one, I have no idea. Maybe like Alexandrians or something? I have no clue.
Can I assume you've come to collect the souvenirs?
I want to impress the agency's customers with the quality of our craft, so I've been working doubly hard to ensure everything is perfect. Here, please hurry the shipments back to Ubli. Yeah, and in case anyone's asking, with the Pelupelu and their naming conventions, those that end with a U in their name, like with Mablu, they are female, and those that end with an I, like Tobli, are male. So that's kind of how you tell the difference, because you really can't any other way. Okay, Mamuja Landsguard. Oh no, wait, that's a good idea. That could be like the third Society Tribe quest. You have something for me. A travel agency based in Kozumauka, and with an office in Tuliolo. Come to think of it, my mother's always talking about visiting the region. I'll have to show her this when I get back to the capital. I think that would be a really cool idea. Like, we could have the Mamuja as like the gatherers, and we could go around all across Tural and bring all sorts of plant specimens that they can try growing, like, in the forest. That would be cool. Are you here on business too? In a matter of speaking. The Turali Travel Agency. How intriguing. I must say, distributing flyers like this is such an effective means of conveying information. I'll make sure this gets seen wherever my peddling takes me. Okay, and the third one over here. A Shabrali visitor. What's the matter? A travel agency offering guided tours. A fine idea. Ever since I visited Kozumauka on business, I've been itching to return. With an enterprise like this in the region, I might just have to bring my family along with me. Oh, that was nice. Okay, let's go turn these in, and I think that will be it for a little while. I had thought about putting all the videos together, but I have a feeling that it's going to be way too long, and I don't want to subject you to that, so we're just going to be doing shorter videos. I appreciate your help handing out the flyers. Given the number of visitors passing through, Okbekebe might just be the best location in Kozumauka to promote the travel agency. Of course, flyers are available outside our office in Tuliolo, but there's nothing like a grassroots approach to really generate awareness. Each flyer we hand out is a potential customer in the making. My job is to make sure exceptions are exceeded if and when they decide to visit. You have a new batch of souvenirs? Ah, excellent. Thank you very much. In case you were curious, this time the sack was filled with shawls made from the same breathable fabrics worn by the Hanu. They're quite fashionable, if you ask me. Thank you again for your help. If past experience is anything to go by, these will soon sell out as well, so I appreciate any time you can spare for these delivery runs. Thank you for dealing with the seedkin. For the time being, our customers need not fear their predations. In fact, we just take in delivery of an extract known to ward off Uauts and their ilk. I plan to spread the repellent in the area as an additional precaution. That said, such measures are by no means permanent. When the creatures return, I hope I can count on your help again. Okay, so I think that's everything for now. Oh, we're still on Endwalker. Sorry about that. Okay, so we got some time. Well, I guess that's going to be it for now. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope to see you all again soon, and we'll see where this adventure will take us this time. So until next time, everyone, take care.